Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be doing this makeup on this look I have right here, and this is kind of my perfect date makeup, I would call it, because I tend to wear this eye makeup on a few of my dates, not every day, but a few of my dates if I'm going out somewhere nice, whether it be more nighttime or more daytime. I can use this eye makeup look and it'll go with everything. Particular look, it's got that kind of almost natural look because it's not fully smoky with a bright lip. If you want an in-depth tutorial, then I will show you how to get this makeup, the eyes, the face, the contouring, the lips, everything. I'll show you right now. The first thing you want to do is start off with a clean face, and for this I use my vitamin C facial cleansing polish, and this is by The Body Shop, and this is for dull skin and it's meant to give you like a radiant glow. I'm not quite sure about how the glow is going, but it does make my face look really nice and clean, which is what I want. So I've done that, I'm just going to apply my eye cream, and I'm just going to get my ring fingers. Wait, that's not my ring finger. Yes it is. I'm just going to get my ring fingers and apply this all around my eye area and gently massage it in. While that dries, I'm just going to go ahead and use my face moisturizer, and I'm going to be using this one here, which is Estee Lauder Day Cream. Once this is set in, I'm going to go ahead and start with my eyes, and I'm going to be using my Face of Australia eye primer, which is this one here. Just getting a little bit of that and dabbing it all over my eyelid, and this will just help our eyeshadow stay on. It'll stop it from creasing. To start off, I'm just going to be taking this light pink eyeshadow here, and it's got a little shimmer to it, and I'm using the Too Faced Natural palette. You don't have to use the exact same palette as me. If you just grab like a light pink shimmery colour, or even a light pink blush will work as well. I'm just going to get that on a flat brush, and I'm going to apply this all over my eyelid. Another eyeshadow you could use if you don't have that palette is this one here, and it's the L'Oreal Paris one. It's just this light pink eyeshadow, and this is in Forever Pink. And as you can see, it's kind of like that light pink shimmery colour, and it's very similar. My Too Faced Boudoir eyes, and I'm going to be using this colour here that's called Lap Dance. It's just kind of like a grey eyeshadow. I'm just going to get this on a fluffy angled brush, and I'm just going to tap this into the corner. So I'm just going on the crease a little bit and in the corner. And grabbing a fluffy brush, I'm just going to go ahead, little circular motions, I'm just going to blend those two colours together. And then over the top of that, I'm going to go ahead and use Cocoa Puff, which is just this dark kind of brown colour, but it's really pretty. And on a fluffy brush, I'm just going to tap this in the corner like that. My fluffy brush again, I'm just going to blend it in circular motions. I'm going to go ahead and take my black liquid liner, and I'm going to be lining the top of my lash line and adding a slight flick. I don't want to do it too long because then it's harder to match up and make them even on both sides, but by just adding a little bit of a flick, it really makes my eyes look more cat-shaped and more elongated. I go ahead and grab an angled brush, and I'm just going to dip this in just a normal black eyeshadow, and I'm going to lightly tap this on top of it, and this is just going to make sure our eyeliner really stays in place and that it's not going to smudge anywhere, and it's just going to hold the colour as well. And then I'm going to go ahead and wipe the angled brush off, and I'm going to go ahead and take Cocoa Puff, which was the dark brown we used on the side of our eye here, and I'm just going to lightly just blend this in on my bottom lash line. So I've done that, I'm just going to go ahead and curl my eyelashes and add mascara. So this palette's completely optional, you don't have to do this, and I don't do this on a regular basis. I only do this every now and again, and it just adds a little bit more volume, but I'm just going to be going ahead and adding individual lashes to the ends of my eyelashes, just on the corners, and it'll give us more of that flick and elongated look. Usually I would use my duo glue because it's my favourite eyelash glue of all time, and I had it and I put it down and now I can't find it. It's just gone somewhere, vanished. So I'm just going to be using my glue sample because it's the only one I can find. Just putting it on the back of my hands, and I'm just going to go ahead and use probably 2 of the medium flare lashes, and these are the Duro Lash. There's tweezers for this, but I find it's a lot easier if I just use my hands because I can feel exactly where they are and get them exactly how I like it. Add the ends of that in the glue and just let it get a little bit tacky. And then we're going to go ahead and just place it on the edge. After we finish that, I'm just getting a makeup wipe, and I'm going to wipe away any fallout that's underneath my eyes. So I'm going to go ahead and use my face primer. I'm using the MAC Prep and Prime. You can use whatever face primer you like, just don't use too much because a little does go a long way. Foundation, I'm going to be using my new foundation that I bought a week ago, and this is my MAC Studio Fix Fluid foundation, and this is in NC15. It's not super thick, which I like, and it's very lightweight and looks quite natural, but I'm also going to go ahead and use my concealer. This is the MAC Studio Finish Concealer in NW20. Okay, now that I've concealed all my blemishes and everything, I'm going to go ahead and I'm using my foundation palette, but you can go ahead and use like a lighter concealer. I'm going to be using this one here. A little bit of that. I'm just going to do a little bit of highlighting. I'm not going to do as much contouring, especially on my nose, because I always find that rubs off for me. It never lasts if I contour my nose, but the highlighting does. Also going to go ahead and grab one that's darker than my skin tone, like this one here, and we're going to do a little bit of contouring, but we're not going to over contour. So for my eyebrows, I'm just using my Sigma eyebrow gel, or you could use a clear mascara. going to brush them and keep them in place. Because I've got so much going on with the eyes, I'm not going to fill my eyebrows in, I'm just going to leave them. Of course, that's up to you. If you like filling your eyebrows in, you can go ahead and do that as well. And now moving on to the lips. Before I apply anything on my lips, I'm going to go ahead and use my Lush lip scrub. You could also use like an old toothbrush and just gently buff all the dead skin off, or even just get a little bit of sugar and honey and just rub it, and that'll just get rid of all the dead skin. This one tastes like mint chocolate. It is so good. So you just kind of lick your lips so they're wet, and then use a little tiny bit. Wipe it off or lick it off. But that just gets rid of all the dead skin on your lips and makes them soft and kissable. Today I'm going to be using this more natural lip liner, and this is in Treat by Lilly, and I'm just going to line my lips and fill them in. And over the top of that lip liner, I'm going to be using this lipstick here, and this is by Clarins, and it's in Rose Sorbet. A very similar one is Maybelline Pink Me Up, which is my favourite lipstick of all time. And then if I want to make it a little bit more pink, I usually mix two lipsticks together. You can do this with whatever colours you want, but I want it to just be a bit more pink, so I'm using this one by The Body Shop, and it doesn't have a name on it. I've done that. I'm going to go ahead and just grab my pressed powder and a flat kabuki brush, and I'm just going to powder all my face so all our foundation and concealer is definitely going to stay in place. For blush, I'm just going to be using this light pink blush here, which is more like a highlighter blush than anything. Like, it doesn't stand out too much, but it gives it a really pretty glow. So this is the final look. It's still quite neutral, I would say, for date makeup. Like, it's not, you know, huge smoky eyes and bright lips. It is quite neutral, but it is very pretty, and it does play up your features. But you could use a setting spray as well, but I don't have one on me. If you do recommend one, let me know down in the comments below, because I am looking for a good setting spray. If you like this look, let me know in the comments down below. If you'd like to see any particular videos or more videos like date looks, then let me know as well, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!